when she really needed it. "What are you doing out here?" Maggie asked. "You only get Thursday night off. I wouldn't be spending it roaming the streets of Fairhaven when the weather is calling for snow." "Actually, I was getting into the Christmas spirit like you are doing," Joshua said. He shrugged, holding the string of lights that he was quickly untangling with simple tugs and twists. Maggie was annoyed at how easy he was making it look when her fingers had nearly gone blue as she tried to do the same thing. She wanted to tell Joshua she wasn't in the Christmas spirit. In fact, she felt as if she had shooed away like a fly landing on the apple pie at a picnic. "Oh, well, this is the block to be on if you want Christmas spirit up to the eyeballs." Maggie raised her eyebrows before tugging at her mittens. "I can see that. I thought Main Street looked gussied up, but this street makes it look like a cemetery, except for the bookish cafe. You really outdid yourself with that one, Maggie," Joshua said. Maggie smiled reluctantly. She was glad the string of white lights only gave off a soft glow so Joshua wouldn't see her cheeks turning red. "We have lots of Christmas stuff. Your dad kept just about everything he ever bought or received that was wrapped in red or green wrapping paper. It was his favorite holiday. We used to read about things together and—" Maggie stopped herself quickly before her emotions overcame her. She took the string of untangled lights from Joshua. "Do you want me to help?" he asked. She looked up at him with the word yes on the tip of her tongue, but instead shook her head before the word could fully form. "I'm almost done. And then I've got laundry and some cleaning to do and a few phone calls to make. My sister left me a message yesterday, and I should really call her back." Maggie lied. She had nothing waiting for her inside. Laundry had been done days ago. The house was dusted and vacuumed like it had been every Thursday since she moved in years ago. Angel, her sister, had chatted with Maggie for over an hour this time last week. Maggie had nothing more than a cup of soup and the television waiting for her. She didn't even have an interesting book to keep her distracted. "Before you go in, maybe we could take a walk down the street and see how Mrs. Donovan's house measures up to the Peacock estate." Joshua bounced his eyebrows. "Maybe make a friendly wager on who might win?" "I don't gamble," rolled right out of Maggie's mouth without her even being aware. "I didn't expect you to put up the deed to the house," Joshua chuckled. "A simple bet? Or are you scared you'll lose and have to pay up?" "Obviously, you didn't hear me say how much I had to get done. I don't have time to go strolling down the lane, especially when it's supposed to start snowing tonight." Maggie huffed as she finished stringing the lights along the small nails that stuck out from around her door. Then she picked up the big wreath with red, silver, and green balls nestled inside thick plastic pine needles that had been propped against the step leading into her house. "We're only supposed to get a dusting of snow," Joshua huffed back. "That's the most dangerous kind. People don't realize how slick it can get. It's just a dusting. But then they end up in the ditch with $300 worth of repairs to their car, not to mention the tow bill to get them out. Yeah, just a dusting." Maggie shook her head. "Wow. Way to kill the mood. And to think I was feeling all Christmassy and wanted to share it with you. What was I thinking? How can someone who captured the flavor of the season so perfectly with our window treatment be such a Scrooge?" Joshua asked. "Scrooge?" "Yes, Scrooge." Joshua smirked. "Let me tell you something, Maggie Bell. It will take more than your bah humbug to ruin my night." If being practical and using a little common sense is bah humbug, then send in Marley's ghost. Maggie went to hang the wreath on the hook over the window of her door. "Who?" "Marley's ghost. The ghost that came to tell Ebenezer Scrooge he'd be visited by the three spirits. Sheesh, here you are quoting Dickens, and you don't even know the story." Maggie rolled her eyes. "I knew that. I just forgot."